Hello everyone, I'm RecV5,
And I'm Sandman99.
and welcome back to Crusaders franchise Year 3 Week 2, or Preseason Week 2 in Madden NFL 2005.
Yes, and in week 1, we actually had to play the Dallas Desperados. So they dropped us in first game of the preseason against an all-Madden team.
Into the deep end.
And we did okay, actually. We beat them 27-10.
Yep.
So, and I know I got stalled a couple of times, but for the most part, I felt like I was able to do what I wanted. But today, we're up against the Denver Ponies.
Indeed.
And it is a rivalry game. But Denver looks like they've got a strong offense, but not such a good defense.
Yeah, they're a little bit squishy on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah. In fact, they look like they match up fairly closely to us. So there you go. We have reached the level of mediocre, middle-of-the-road team. Ratings-wise, at least.
Well, we should do fairly well then.
Yeah. In fact, we look like we're a bit of a strong offense type of team, too, right?
Yep.
On paper.
Well, a lot of that, too, has to do with the fact that big defensive players tend not to be very highly rated because they tend to be slower, and the game emphasizes a lot on speed in terms of the overall rating of your defensive players.
Well, we also do have some notable superstars on the offense, too, like Bo Jenkins and Kelvin Allen.
Yep.
And, you know, like that's going to tend to boost the offensive ratings up a little bit too.
Yep.
So we're using work in progress here.
We are.
Okay, so here we go. And it looks like, well, they've still got Earl Lewis at strong safety. He's probably the best player on the defense. And for us, look at that. Kelvin Allen is a key player. I wonder if they're going to count this game in the rivalry count. I don't think so. I think they only count regular season games, right? As far as the rivalry series goes.
I think you're right, yeah.
But anyway, here we go. I think we'll just skip all of that introing stuff. Number 84. He's the guy in the middle there. Mills, that's Alex Mills. A team captain.
Yeah, so you got Alex Mills, Danny Jones, and number 47.
Yeah, they elected to kick, so I guess you get to return.
Apparently. So I'm just going to set my audibles here.
Okay, I want to do something too before you get this underway here. So I'll set my audibles, but I also wanted to do something else with the lineup here too.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, whoop. Okay. Depth chart. So I think today I want to start Green.
Give him some play experience?
Yeah, and then we'll have Krause play in the third quarter, and then we'll have Bo Jenkins come in for the fourth quarter. Because yes, I want to focus on Green because he's a young player, and he's got promising statistics. And I think that he could, like his accuracy is just as good as Krause's, and he's got a stronger arm too, right? He just needs some playing time to get a little bit of experience.
Yeah, and then he could develop into the future starting quarterback of this team eventually.
Quite possibly, yeah. I mean, he's got good enough statistics to start with that he could. You know, in 2 or 3 seasons, if his throw accuracy improves, and eventually we can put him in the ring drill and stuff like that.
Yep.
To improve his throw power. So here we go. Now you can return the kickoff. And I'm going to do that in the games too. Like next game I'll probably have Krause start the first half, and then I'll split the second half between Green and Jenkins. And then in the fourth game I'll go back to the formula that I had in the first game, right?
Oh, that was looking good.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, he just doesn't have enough speed to run away from the coverage team, right?
Yeah, well, I also took a bump on one of my blockers there, and I think that slowed me up just enough to get hit.
Yeah.
Allen. Number 92 makes the stop at the 38. So a pickup of maybe 3. It's second down and 7 to go.
Okay. Well, we picked up 3 yards on the first down run. And now...
Looks like he's changing the play.
See, he's got a little more zip on the ball than Krause does.
Yeah, and it makes him able to throw those kinds of passes a lot better.
Yeah, he's a little more effective at throwing those kinds of passes. When Krause throws those, even with a bullet pass, it kind of hangs up in the air a little bit.
Yep. And a real talented defender could probably get their hands on that.
Yeah, well, it looks kind of scary sometimes when you're throwing those passes, right?
Well, bad things happen when you go to the air.
Handed off to the back. Oh. Run over by a truck.
Yeah, 2-ton truck
well,
pulling a trailer.
Didn't make it.
Oh well.
I guess I shouldn't have run. I should have just audible to the pass.
Well, you gotta run when it's like 3rd and 1. Alright, the odds are stacked with you.
Yeah, except that you hardly ever make it on 3rd and 1, right? Like, more often than not, the defense stops you.
Well, because
in
this game.
Yeah, because in this game, it's a very anti-run design, right? You know, like you either get 10 yards or 15 yards on a run, or you get nothing, right? Not even a yard. A lot of times.
First and 10 here. Number 41, the lone back.
I hate that. You go to use the rip move, and the defensive lineman, like, releases you, like, the frame you press to the right.
Yeah.
It's like, how do they know that you pressed right for one frame?
Ball on their own 35.
You'd think it would take a moment to release you, because I'm not trying to run sideways.
Only one man in the backfield. With the pass,
Ooh.
he couldn't come up with the interception.
The quarterback can get a little excited out there at times. Maybe that's what caused him to rush the throw a bit.
Well, they got the big set out there anyway. I don't know how good their wide receiver is, like how fast he is, but...
Warfield, the motion man. They're making some changes up front. Throwing short to his left.
Oh, look at that, and your safety got pancaked by somebody. Oh, that is so... Yeah. Who's that down there pancaking?
That's a wide receiver!
Yeah. Well... Wow. And then he turns around and blocks another guy, too, right? Wow.
Oh, whatever.
He takes the
Yeah.
defender right out of his shoes that time.
Well, you better not call that play out in the middle of the field again.
I have a solution to this problem.
Yeah.
And welcome back.
Fucking get pancaked by a wide receiver. You can't play safety for me if you get pancaked by a wide receiver.
The extra point attempt is good. Conway will be...
Well, that was a 64-yard pass thrown sideways.
Nice kick.
Into a flat zone.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Sometimes, like I said, I think sometimes it feels like we're playing dice roll football, eh?
After 3 plays. It's first and 10.
Because sometimes crazy things like that happen, and there's just nothing that you can do about it, right?
Hand it off. Palmer stops him for negative yardage. That play wasn't going anywhere except backward.
I tell you, sometimes the back needs to know when to just go down. Because they're trying to make something happen that's not going to happen, and they end up losing a bunch of yards.
Cowboy, 53.
Looks like he's calling an audible. With the pass, and this pass is completed. Irwin records the tackle at the 32. Caught the pass but didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, the defense is real good at putting a quick end to completion.
The visiting team come out in a dime package. Mills moves in motion. Looks like he's changing the play. Drops back, gets rid of it. Behind him, he has.
Oh, you saw seam and you took it.
Yep, I saw that.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
We'll try this, and if this run play fails, then the next time I see this look, we just go to a pass.
Or maybe you'll get 12 yards.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? It's the all or nothing deal. You know, like you either get a whole bunch of yards or you get nothing.
Yep. Oh, tell me about it. Well, not only nothing, you get a tackle for a loss. I mean, like, don't forget, like, 1/5 of my runs, I think we were looking at the statistics last season,
Yeah.
ended up for being runs for a loss.
Again with the run. Irwin with the stop at the 35.
I don't think anybody went out there and got that corner.
Nope. Yeah, sometimes these tight ends, they got a mind of their own. They just kind of run around out there.
26-yard line to convert for the first down.
What I hypothesize is that it's one of those, like, man blocking things. They have, like, the guy that they're supposed to block in man coverage with them. Like, they have a man coverage assignment with that guy.
That was a little bit stray.
He makes a great play.
Wow.
Breaking the pass.
That one looked like it slipped out of his hand a little bit while
That
he was
pass was
to
just a
throw.
tad off target.
I wonder if that's his awareness rating shown, because there was an unblocked guy in the backfield there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe that's what awareness does.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Looking for an option. Throwing.
No, and then he dropped the pass. Wow.
There was nothing wrong with that
He
pass.
put the ball
Nope.
exactly
He just
where you
dropped it.
want to put it.
Of course, he's only got 62 catching though because he's the converted running back.
Well, is back to punt. Here's the kick.
But yeah, that's how they'll shut you down
Fair catch called for.
on offense. They'll make your receivers drop passes. You'll have guys shoot through the line and stop you behind the line and stuff like that. Like things that shouldn't be happening. I was doing better on offense against a better team in the previous game, right?
They line up in the I formation.
Yep.
Dexter comes in motion.
So you can't tell me that we're not playing dice roll football here because we are.
To the back. Thomas takes him down at the 25. Gain of 6 on the play. They need 5. Number 41, the lone setback. Anthony goes in motion. We'll get the call again. French makes the stop at the 32. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
He just exploded towards the marker that time. That was a big-time run.
It's 1st and 10. The corners playing back. They line up in the I formation. Number 41. Edwards takes him down at the 36-yard line. Gain of 3. 2nd and 6. With the carry, he's brought down behind the line for a short loss.
Got some holding going on there.
Yep. Well, that's okay. He got no gain. Now you got him in 3rd and 7.
One of the smartest linebackers in the NFL right now. He anticipates, closes, then boom. He drags the ball carrier down for a loss.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. They need 7. Giving some cushion on the outside. Only one man back. Closing in with the pass, and the catch is made.
Sadly, the drag route across the middle.
45-yard line.
This is a great block. Watch here. He just barrels into the defender, taking him right off the turf. Now that is a textbook block.
Well,
right
that's
there.
where, with the man coverage assignment, it would have been better for you if they'd had a running back in the backfield blocking, right? Because then the guy covering him would have been hanging around in the middle there.
Yep.
On the call.
Oh! Wow, look at that. He's still not down. Wow.
At the 45.
I'm just going to back up and I'm just going to wait and see if he breaks free or something.
That's crazy. Wowee.
It's one of those days, man.
7th play of this drive. Less than a yard to go. Peterson, the motion man. Number 41. Mills stops him at the 39-yard line. Number 41 picks up about 5 on that run, moving the chains in the process.
Well, there's Mills getting a tackle anyways.
Yeah.
Move those chains.
Toss play to the left. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Thomas came up from the corner to make the play.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackle. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
See, the success they've had running has been up the middle, eh?
Only one man in the backfield. Williams sends a man in motion. And
There you go. Oh. Yeah, look at that, eh? 15-yarder, too. You make the play, and then they take it away from you. From a random penalty, right?
so it's a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, there's really nothing I can do about that either. I can't avoid that animation.
No, like I said, I think we're playing dice roll football, right? That's what it feels like.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Going to the air on 1st down. Gets rid of it. That brings up 2nd.
Edwards got one in the last game that was just like that.
Yep, that should have been an interception, right?
down. 11th play of this drive. The backs are lined up in an eye. Pressure coming. Throws it. Perry makes
Well, that's not going anywhere.
21-yard line. Number 41.
But they'll try and throw sideways, like, because they had the success on that one play, right?
And let the receiver make the corrections to get under it and make the catch.
Like, even the previous play, they were trying to throw to the flat on that one, too, right?
12th play of this drive. And they find themselves in scoring range. They'll make this a 2-possession game if they get into the end zone in this drive. They're just inside the 20.
Oh, somebody just took a penalty.
There's a
Yeah,
flag
I
on
think
the
somebody jumped.
So it's 3rd and long.
No, now they're going to come out in 5 wide receivers.
Well, it's 3rd down and 13, so they pretty much have to do something to try. Like, they're obviously going to have to throw a pass of some sort, right?
First down marker is just inside the 13. Williams looking to pass, lines up with 5 wide receivers. Dropping back, pressure. The pass rush.
Oh, wow, did that ball come out late.
Yeah, I can't believe that they called
Wow.
that. They called that
playing for a while now. Let me
Damn.
tell you,
That's a
he might
fumble.
never be better than
Wow,
right
that
now.
is totally a fumble.
Well, at least it's a long one.
Actually, I think they counted that as a sack too, right? 5, 10, 15, 17.
It was a sack drop pass.
And it's on its way.
Like, wow, they just decided that they were going to get a field goal here no matter what,
Yep,
right?
they did.
No matter what, because you know what?
How do you
That-
lose yardage on a sack that isn't a fumble?
Yeah, like
They'll return this
that was a fumble, totally.
from the 8-yard line to the 20.
Oh, then we're gonna get a holding
Oh
penalty.
wow, like
Walker down.
pretty well everything's gonna go wrong now, eh?
It's 1st and 10.
It's rigged football out there.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty
He tucks it away.
pretty crazy stuff here so far,
At the
right?
17-yard line. 6-yard gain. Ball on their own 17. Looks like he's calling an audible. Green sends a man in motion. With the throw, with the adjustment, he has it. The 30, the 40, still running.
Well, that's good work.
Loaded on.
Yep, that was a big gain there.
That is what football's all about.
A great pass and a great run after the catch.
Well, you talk about a defense breaking down. Here they give them enough time to get the long pass off. Then they let them catch it, and they let them run for a long game.
1st and 10. Green with a man in motion. Gets rid of it.
Oh! Well, that's the bad thing about throwing the running backs, right?
Just couldn't hang
Yep.
on.
Back was a good receiver out of the backfield. Could really give you that extra
Well, he should have
dimension
caught
on
that
offense.
though. That was
You have to
uncontested,
find a way
right?
to try and catch it when your hands
That
are
was
on
an uncontested catch or pass.
Gives the ball off. Running with a lot of room in front. Can't wrap it.
There. And then we got the face mask penalty too.
Wow.
in there. He unloaded and he got it depleted.
Wow.
This appears
Yeah.
to be of the 5-yard variety.
I'll tell you, these face masks
Yeah, I don't know what this game is so far.
Start off going for a
It's a
jersey.
mess.
Yeah, it is. It's ugly. It's an ugly game. I think I have to call this play, right?
Changing the
No.
play now.
I
You
don't. Nope. Okay, yeah, I got 1 second more on the play clock than on the time clock. So yeah, I wasn't sure if I had it the wrong way around. I didn't want to take that 5-yard penalty back, right?
That's okay. They'll screw you on time here.
So they have 1st and
That's okay because I'm calling this play and I more or less know what I have to do here.
Green sends a man in motion. Pass play here on 1st down. Gets the pass off.
And then he dropped one. I should have thrown it deep, right?
Job
Yep.
finding some room. I thought it was
Because I had the
Pretty
deep
good
guy
throw,
there.
and the receiver was able to get to it. He just couldn't close the deal and bring it in for the catch.
6th play of this drive.
Well, he's only 4 of 8, but I think he's been the victim of a few drop passes
With a
too,
man in
right?
motion.
Yep.
I mean, anybody's going to struggle when their receivers aren't catching the ball.
Yeah, well, you'd be 6 of 8 if not for the drops.
Under pressure.
Oh, come on!
Hold down.
No protection.
Great job getting in there to
Yeah, I know, but that was a horribly slow release, right? Like, because I saw him, and I'm already holding the button down to throw the ball, right?
Yep.
Like, already. So this was a scripted event too. Like, no matter what I did, I wasn't going to be able to get that pass away.
Have to get to the 28 to convert for the 1st down. The visiting team come out in a nickel package.
Well, I'm not going to make a 1st down here because they're just going to drop everybody back.
Looking for an option. Rolls left.
Okay,
Or,
well,
you know,
or
somebody
well, you know
will blow
what?
their coverage.
Yeah, I figured, you know what? I'm going to take a shot at it anyways. Why not? Right? Really?
Yeah, and this defense is
That was terrible coverage.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to complain because things have been, like, really, really,
Slanted in their favor.
yeah.
Directing traffic. Green sends a man in motion.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Throws on the move.
Oh, look at that. Rhodes just drops the pass.
He has 97 catching.
Yeah, like, what is this crap? Wowee, that's unbelievable.
It's just part of the game.
And this is the 9th play of this drive.
He shouldn't drop a pass, like, hardly ever.
Allen. Irwin stops him at the 18-yard line. He tried to move the ball on the ground.
A running attack that is consistent and
Oh, man.
help the offense dictate the pace of the game.
They'll have to get to the 12 to convert. And here's a look at each team's success on 3rd down so far.
3rd down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on 3rd down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
Looking for an option. Throwing.
Well, Coleman will pull through for you.
Good looking play there. As the
Yeah, but it's like I've got to do everything twice, right?
Yep.
Like, it's crazy.
And now they're 8 yards away from
Because somebody, on 1st and 2nd down, somebody's going to screw up, and then you've got to try and salvage something, right? It's ridiculous.
Number 47. Bronson is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 2-yard line.
Well, now you can just jam it at
That's
them.
an important part of this team's offense.
2 yards to go for the touchdown.
Oh, okay, well, he just moved that guy further inside, so sure,
This might work.
maybe.
Gets the toss to the right.
Yeah, Calvin Allen is fast.
Exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind
And
the
Parkman
center.
goes out there and blocks the corner like he's supposed to.
Putting up
Yep.
6 points in the board.
Well, Parkman also has a Dyson vacuum cleaner coming out of his chest, don't you know?
Yeah. No, on that drive, I literally had to do everything twice, right? It seemed like every series I had some kind of catastrophic breakdown that I had to overcome.
And it's up. And the extra point is good. The home team are just 3 points down now. The home team are lined up for the kickoff. Should be a return here.
Well, I'm pretty sure he has to field that.
Yeah, he will,
From the
because
6-yard
it's
line.
close enough to the end zone and far enough in from the edge
From the 22.
that if he lets it bounce, it might not go out of bounds, before it crosses the goal line.
Moss moves in motion. Tosses it out to the left. Edwards breaks the play up in the backfield. And he
They're just trying everything they can, man.
Well, they like those toss plays too, but I think they really would be better off sticking between running up the middle, because that's where you're, like.
Only one man back. Drops back. Goes with a short pass.
There we go.
In there and brings him down.
Yeah.
Jackson.
Well, now you just have to stop them from getting 16 yards.
And they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Kansas City drops its safeties into deeper coverage to be more prepared for the long pass. The quarterback is back in the shotgun. Moss, the man in motion. Throwing.
Oh, look at this. Oh!
At the 33.
Wow. I can't believe that.
Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down. And they come through with this perfect play.
Yeah, look at
He got picked.
there was a pick, right?
Yeah, that's what happened.
That's why he got so open, right?
Yeah, that was, No.
No, it wasn't a pick. You got caught with a linebacker covering him, right?
Back to the play on the field.
Linebacker covering a wide receiver.
Well, I only got 4 defensive backs out there. Or, sorry, no, it was a dime.
Goes in motion.
I got
Yeah.
4 cornerbacks out there, but I don't know. Maybe I should just line up and prevent in those situations. The dollar defense.
I would the next time, for sure. And have 2 flat defenders already out there.
The guy seems to get
Right, because all you need to do, if you give up a 12-yard pass, that's okay. You just don't want to give up a 16-yard pass on 3rd and 16. That's why I developed a lot of soft 4-deep zone coverages with flat zones, because I'd rather allow them to have a short pass on 3rd down and really long like that, right? But I don't want them to turn a short pass into a long gain,
Nice
right?
job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
He'll get it again. Perry makes the at the 47. The defense did a good job stopping the run on that play.
They need to keep using this guy. If he can get into that groove and be able to make the big
Man,
run in
you
the
know what?
second half.
Comparing these guys to the Desperados in the first game,
Number 41,
they could be a
the
Super
long
Bowl
back.
contender. The way they're playing.
Hand off to the tailback. Thomas.
Yeah, it was actually really embarrassing how the Desperados played compared to these guys.
No, look at this. They've got,
They're gonna keep running
yeah.
to see what the other team is willing to give him on the
No,
ground out
they'll
there.
run up the middle and pick up 10 yards on you. You got to respect the run when they put no wide receivers on the field.
Ball at midfield.
You just have to make sure they can't throw a flat pass and pick up 10 yards, right?
They give it to the halfback. Nice play.
Because that's exactly what they're trying to do.
Yep.
right.
It stopped short of the marker on that play.
Because it seems to me like they don't have a lot of downfield passing game. They're mainly a throw it sideways kind of team, right?
Well, I still don't think they should have got that touchdown on that flat pass.
Yeah, well, you know what though? I mean, that was
Cheese happened.
that was Madden cheese, right?
Back it comes to the 20. So they have 1st and 10 here.
But I don't know, the coverage hasn't been there all game.
Allen.
Oh, got a good block from Adam Parkman there at least.
At the
Yeah.
23. They went with the running play.
Yeah, it didn't
You
get
never know
much
when you're gonna find some room
on the
to break loose
spot,
into the
though,
secondary.
on the spot.
It's 2nd down and
You know, when you think you should have a 4 or 5 yard run and they only give you 3, it's like, wow.
Allen, the motion man.
Okay, catch the ball when I throw it to you this time. Come on.
With the
Oh, look at that. Wowee.
almost
Where is he running that pattern, though? Right? Like, look at that. He's not running that. He's not cutting to the outside like he's supposed to. Right? This pass is supposed to be out here somewhere.
back to the game.
Well, at least that didn't turn into a disaster.
Yeah, either that pass was badly off target or he didn't run the route right. Right?
The visiting team come out in a nickel pack. Looking for an option. Gets rid of it.
Oh, come on!
Keep possession. That pass was right.
Man!
You just can't catch a break.
Did a nice job of getting off the line.
Well, you know what? I
getting
think
into a
that
pass pattern.
uncontested
Had the ball back.
catches like that where the receiver's standing still facing the ball and it comes in and hits him in the hands, I pretty much don't care who the receiver is. That should be a 100% catch. Oh, yeah, look at this.
And so the punt goes out of bounds. First and 10. They'll go from the I formation. Hand off to the tailback. Number 95.
Wow, I can't even pull that guy down.
The 30-yard line. They went back
Yeah, I
to the
think he's a strong back. I mean, judging by that one play where he was pushing around like 6 defenders at once in that huge scrum, you know, like we don't have a running back that can continue to move ahead like that in a big pile up like that, right?
Number 41.
Oh, I got pancaked.
Breaks free. Dives and makes the tackle. The defensive line is wearing
Well, you
down.
stopped them, and now they're setting up the play action flats thing again.
You'll see them wear down a bit.
Put your goal line out there. They've got 3 tight ends on the field.
Then have to face a running back.
Cover the flats and don't let them get anything out wide.
Third down, less than a yard. And here's what they've been able to do so far on third down.
Third down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Edwards takes him down at the 22-yard line. Number 41 picks up the first on that carry.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience.
Well, it's a guessing
as he
game.
picks
It's
up
too
the
bad
first
you weren't
down.
blitzing from the outside that time.
Yeah.
It's 1st and 10. Number 41 is the deep back. Williams sends a man in motion. Number 41.
Man, that guy just pushes me backwards like crazy.
Pop that time.
Boom! Now that is big-time football. Sometimes you can be a little over-aggressive on defense like you see here. He had him lined up. He over-pursued. He got caught out of position, and the ball carrier was able to cut back.
Moss in motion. And he just gets this one past the sticks. They need 11 yards to get it into the end zone. They line up in the I formation. Again with the carry. Number 20 takes him down at the 11. So it's 2nd and 10.
Okay, it's tense out there.
I'll say.
Closing in.
Oh, what is that? Oh, finally somebody gets him. Okay, don't let him get 15 yards.
Yeah.
Play zone, play flats. Right?
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Because that's one of the things they're certainly going to try and do probably. They'll try and throw it sideways.
Nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. Pressure coming, passing right.
Oh, well, okay. 3 players had a shot at that one.
Yep, that'll be another field goal.
You also got to give a lot of credit to the guys up front. They were outnumbered on the line, and they still put on a good pass rush, forcing him to throw before he wanted to.
So this field goal attempt will be from about 33 yards away. The kick is up. And so that kick is good. That field goal is 2nd of the night.
See, without that long, cheesy, flat pass touchdown, this would only be 6
Yeah, I
on
know.
their side of the ball.
I know. And also, like, the way that their defense is very low rated.
Oh, we're going to get a holding penalty.
Of course we are. Their defense is very low rated, and yet they are, you know, like really playing tough, right? Or not really so much that is that my players are dropping passes, guys are missing blocks, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's really not going well.
He was really hit hard on that play.
Yeah, you talk about your decleaner. That's what happened there. He unloaded, and he got a depleter.
Good solid run there. That's exactly what they will be looking for all day long on the ground.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. And, you know, that's the kind of production that every coach is looking for. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front.
Okay, got it away that time.
When he sees the opening.
Oh, wow. That was Earl Lewis there that caught up to me, though, right?
Yeah, that's their superstar strong safety.
Yeah, he's a very good player, so it's pretty tough to
Outrun him.
That sure was one.
Yeah, he's basically an all Madden capable safety.
Yeah.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Allen.
He's like the good player on the defense.
Yeah, pretty much.
He'll pass on first down. Gets the pass off.
Oh, goes out of bounds.
Too bad.
He's got to do a better job of reading the defense and going through his progression. He can't lock in on one guy and try and force it to him. He has to know that other guys in the offense can make plays out there too.
Green sends a man in motion. Calling an audible now. Looking for a receiver. Throwing.
Oh, look at that. He missed the play.
Yeah, the free safety isn't as good as the strong safety, right?
Yep.
The quarterback went through his progression and found a receiver that he thought had the best chance to haul it in for the score.
Well, that ties it all up.
Well, that's why you take those deep shots, though, right? Because sometimes it'll work out.
It has for you a couple times.
And I've had enough bad luck in this game so far that I don't feel bad about that.
Yeah, you've probably extinguished your supply of bad luck by now.
Yeah, hopefully.
This is a team that's very balanced. They don't think too much about the score in the first part of the game. They just keep going out and do their thing.
He got all of that one. From the 4-yard line.
All right. Oh, they got 5 wide. Put prevent out there, yeah.
So they have first and 10 here.
Oh, look at this. They just audibled some blocking help in.
Jackson, the motion man, passing on first down. Pressure with the pass.
I'm still going to run prevent out here.
Yeah, well, they're throwing the flat pass, right? Again, though, right? Did you see that?
Yep.
Trying to throw the flat pass. Trying to get something for nothing, just like they did on the first touchdown, right?
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Throwing. And it's complete. Thomas with the tackle at the 30-yard line. One yard to go. They've done very well on third down to this point. Hand it off. Perry takes him down at the 37.
Well, they're going to run out of timeouts.
So they have first and 10 here. Williams will work out of the shotgun. Steps up into the pocket with the pass.
Wow. This is starting to look like a usual Crusaders defensive outing, right? Defender stands there, the ball hits him in the hands at belt height, and he can't hang on.
Moss, the man in motion. Under pressure, throwing short.
See that? Throwing sideways, and he breaks a tackle.
From a linebacker.
Yep.
At the 40-yard line.
Well, I don't know. The pressure defense is largely experimental. I think having more guys back there to make the tackles is probably just more valuable.
Well, personally, like I said, that's nice.
Fuck you.
Like I said, I think that pressure defense is more for the red zone, you know, because my philosophy is once they get inside the 20-yard line, you're looking at getting scored on, so you might as well take some risks and try and take it away from them, right? And that did pay off against the Desperados in that one time when you ran it, right? Yeah, they're just going to let the clock run out now.
Yep.
So at halftime, it's anyone's game with the score. Kansas City 14, Denver 13.
All right, it's time for the halftime stretch.
All right.
And we're back.
Yes. And Green was 8 of 16, but he also had his receivers drop 5 passes. So I got 5 drop passes and 16 pass attempts in the first half, which may be one of the reasons why I'm having a little bit of trouble moving the ball. Because when the ball's thrown to a receiver, he's not catching it.
From the 6-yard line. The visiting team will start.
Well, that's okay. Let's see if we can get these guys sorted now.
Yeah, and in the first half, they had about 80 yards of passing yardage.
It was mostly on that
And
one long
almost
pass.
all of it was on that one play, yeah.
He hands it off. Can't bring him down.
Oh, look at this. Suction block there, right?
Jones with the tackle at the
Oh, we got
44.
Jones playing out in free safety
because
again.
you put him in as the second stringer, right? So now he's back.
Okay, well, you know what? We'll let him have a chance to redeem himself.
Well, he made the tackle. He made the touchdown saving tackle there.
Corners playing back. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. It's free. Number 20 makes the tackle.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. Well,
They're totally gonna challenge that.
They're totally challenging it. Don't even pass the controller to me because they're going to overturn that.
And we'll take a few looks to determine whether the ball came out before
Yep,
the knee was
that's
down.
totally not a
The key
fumble.
thing
Nope.
here is that the ball started to come out before his knee was down.
However, that
Yeah,
burns up
then it
one
should be
challenge.
counted as a fumble.
So he takes advantage of the option to challenge the play, and it pays off.
If you don't
Looks like
use
now
it,
you might as well, yeah, it's prevent time again.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him. Pressure coming. Gets the pass.
Oh, come on.
What the hell happened there?
It bounced off one linebacker and then went to the other one. See that? He got his hand up and knocked it down.
Yep.
But it hit that other guy at chest height right in the hands, right?
Now they're out there playing a game of volleyball.
I guess so, yeah.
Each team.
Third down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play.
At least they didn't tip it to a
It gives your
receiver.
defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
Drops back. Pressure. Gets rid of it. And this pass is completed. Boston hammers him.
Oh, Boston missing tackles.
Nope. Nope, but he did what he was supposed to do. He wrapped him up short of the first down, right? That one's not going to be a highlight reel play, but it was an important play anyway.
Here's the kick. And this will be a touchback.
Okay. Let's see who I've got here out here now. Okay, so I'm going to put Jenkins in at the second string now. We'll play Krause for a quarter. I'm putting a little less emphasis on like playing Jenkins here because
You want to get some more depth at quarterback.
yeah. And also he's not really going to improve.
Yep.
So the way I look at it is we may as well like play the players who will improve a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, I might sub our backup free safety back in the fourth quarter anyways.
Oh.
Because of that.
Yeah. So you just don't have any faith in Danny Jones, that's all.
Oh man, getting pancaked there was so bad. By a wide receiver. You don't get pancaked by a wide receiver.
Back to the play on the field.
Well, I mean, I haven't seen that happen before, but
Danny Jones needs to hit the weight room.
no, I think it was just a dice roll, right? I think that would have happened to pretty much anybody, to tell you the truth.
Calling an audible. Going to the air on first down. Throwing. Perfect pass. Wheeler is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 26-yard line.
Well, pretty tight coverage there.
Makes the catch, but doesn't get very far.
Yeah, but you know what? I think that you need to get some positive yards, right? You need to get started and get things going.
Krause sends a man in motion. With the pass.
Wow. Did you see that? That guy accelerated at the last second, right?
Yep.
They were totally out of position to stop this, right? Like, he's totally out of position. And then all of a sudden, zoom, and look at that. He suddenly doubles his speed.
Yep.
Just out of nowhere, right?
Well, it is what it is.
Come out in a nickel package. Throws it.
There you go.
Yeah, well, that wasn't the most accurate pass in the world either, but
You were kind of getting hit while you threw that.
yeah.
And they give up a first down.
At least it came out cleanly.
Love blitzing corners because they know that there's one less cover man out there, and they have a lot better shot at hitting someone in stride.
Calling an audible. With the pass, he finds his man. The 40. Diving tackle to bring him down. They move the sticks for that completion.
Wow, I got hit there just as I threw too, right? That was borderline roughing the passer almost.
First and 10.
I don't
Does
know.
that-
I've only seen that penalty get called once in this entire game, and it was in one of the series that we played on YouTube here. Actually, I'm pretty sure,
Yeah, well,
and that was the first time I'd ever seen that penalty called in
Yeah.
like 20 years of Madden 05.
Pass play here on first down.
well, that was a pretty close one there,
Wheeler
right?
pulls him down at the 42. 3 passes, 3 first downs.
The receivers are doing a nice job working through this soft secondary. I'd expect to see an adjustment or two by the defense.
Ball on the 42-yard line. Directing traffic.
Okay, easily blocked that guy.
Hand off
Okay,
to
he
the
didn't block
tailback.
that guy.
He
He
just
didn't block anybody.
I managed to get a little bit of positive yardage out of it, so I'm not really going to
This is
Complain.
a tough
complain too
physical
much. I
team.
didn't lose any yards,
Just about any situation.
and I'm basically, in a position where I'm going to have to basically pass anyway, right?
It helps to slow
Because
down
these
the
guys have been
pass
shutting down the run so hard.
looking upfield. Number 4.
Well, that worked out pretty well.
Yep.
Center got out there and blocked the corner, eh?
Yeah, let's watch Big Joe Winters get out there and, yeah, there he is.
Yeah, that was a fantastic job.
Yep. He made that run into what it was, actually.
The action on the field. Third down play upcoming. To convert, they have to get it to the 32. They've executed very well on third down so
What
far. and
are
that's
you
a big
doing there,
reason why
Mr.
they're ahead at the
Linebacker?
moment.
I suspect he's probably blitzing.
Think so?
Nope, zone.
He surveys the field. Passing.
Ooh, he went and gambled and lost, didn't he?
Yeah, he sure as hell
That's a
did. Wow.
touchdown for Rhodes.
Watch his receiver get some room. He's got it to him for 6.
Should have just played his man.
Yep. Well, that's the thing, though. This is another thing. That's the way this game is designed, right? Everything has got to be a highlight reel. right?
Yep.
Highlight reel, defensive play, highlight reel. Every third play is a highlight reel play, right?
Number 12. To attempt the point after.
There's no such thing as just standing, close to him, letting him catch the ball and then bringing him down, right? Which I think is probably what most players in real life would do in that situation. They don't want to take a chance like that and get burned for a big play, right?
Especially when they got nobody behind them.
Especially when it's a 2.5-yard curl. Because that's what that was.
Yep.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 6-yard line. So the offense takes over, still trying to figure out this defense. It's 1st and 10. Loosening up the coverage on the outside. Only one man in the backfield. Gives the ball off. Number 50 records the stop at the 23. So a gain of about 1.
Well, that was a good job.
2nd and 9.
Yep.
The corners are backing off. And the lone back. Dropping back. Under pressure. Goes with a short pass.
Oh, what is that?
Completed to the wide
Wow.
receiver. Johnson makes the tackle. At the
Well, thankfully we had
34-yard line.
Toby Johnson out there.
Yeah, that was one of those real, that was a wide receiver screen. They tried it in the first half too.
Yeah.
Only your defense buried it that time, right?
Well, this was also into man coverage again.
Yeah, I
It
know.
was into man coverage last time, and it was in man coverage this time.
I know. That was pretty fishy.
Another run.
Get here!
The tackle.
Where do you think you're going?
37-yard
Wow.
line. So a pickup of maybe 3.
Yeah, missed tackles all over the place.
They
And
need 7. Only one man in the backfield. Dropping back. Closing in. Looking for an option. Gets the pass off. Just
And the coverage guys part like the Red Sea.
couldn't bring that one.
well, they managed to close in there though and force a drop, right?
5th play of this drive. The corners are backing off. And the lone back. Jackson, the motion man. Pressure coming. Throws it. Picked off.
Oh yeah,
The 30. Room to run. The 20.
that's
the
a
10.
touchdown.
Have a look at this big defensive lineman. He can't
Yeah.
get to the quarterback, so he
Gets
got
a
his
tip
hands up
and then
and knocked it down.
cornerback picks it off. You feeling better now?
Yep. Lots better.
And it's on its way. And the extra point is good. The home team.
See, I think when you have these like games that feel really scripted, and in the first half particularly, you need to just do what you can to keep it close, because quite often these teams will crumble in the third quarter, right?
Yeah, if you hang in there and they're not successful in running you into the ground, then you'll just crush them in the second half.
From the 6-yard line. Denver needs 2 scores to get back into this one. It's 1st and 10.
Because that first half really did, it felt like we were playing dice roll football, and everything that we did, just the dice roll turned up wrong, right?
He's
Yep.
brought down behind the line for a short loss.
But now things are working like they usually do.
About his
Yeah.
intensity and awareness.
And those are the
Well,
types
I got a
players
couple
where
of
you say,
lucky
"Well,
dice rolls in my
really
favor on the big
He's
pass
the
plays
cornerstone
too,
of this
right?
defense. And he always seems to be in the right
But
position
you know, like especially
to
I
make
like
the play.
lining up in big eye and then throwing that corner route to
Loosening up the
Kelvin
coverage on
Allen,
the outside.
because he's so speedy, right? And if you can get that over the defender to him, he's going to pick up a big gain on
Dropping
that.
back. Throwing. And
I just couldn't turn right fast enough to get that hit.
brings him
Yeah.
down at the 29-yard line. Jackson. is one of those receivers who always seems to find a way week after week.
Well, at least they're not putting the 3 tight ends out there this time.
Under a yard to go. The backs are lined up in an eye. Backing off. Hand. They'll go with a play fake.
See? Play action flat, right? It's predictable. It's like you can see it coming.
Yeah, I just thought it was going to be play action, so I backed all the safeties off.
Yeah.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
Well, I basically had to signal for a fair catch there.
Yeah, pretty much.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Jefferson in motion. Looking for room.
Well, not too much changed on the front there.
No.
At the 39.
Well, basically, I was just trying to get that cornerback out of the way.
Yep.
So that I could try to, like run wide around the outside there. But the safety was there, and he moved up and got me. This could either work really well or really badly, depending on whether they can block that space backer there or not.
They blocked him.
Yep.
Big hit on the ball count.
But you ain't running over that guy.
Nope.
That's what happened here. He just got unloaded on.
Good game for the offense here in the second.
This is one of those guys who seems to play better as the game goes on. The more he gets the ball, the better he does. I'd expect to see him get quite a few touches here as the game winds down. Consistent success on 3rd down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
Just watch that safety.
He surveys the field, throws it,
And Herman gets a catch.
Good read, finding a single coverage in the
He doesn't get too many.
Nope.
1st and 10.
But Krause seems to be in the zone today.
White takes him down at the 39-yard line.
See, I think what makes this work, because I decided to experiment and try pulling the center. And you'll notice with the line lined up the way they are, you don't have any, you can pull a lineman and you don't have any defenders jumping through the gaps because everybody gets picked up, right?
Yep.
And then he gets around there and, like he doesn't actually, well, yeah, he actually does. He actually turns around and this linebacker who beat easily, well, he turns around and he gives that linebacker a shot.
Yep.
Right? So yeah,
And we go back to the
I'm kind of thinking that that's not a bad way to do things, right?
Well, it sure seems to be working so far.
Yeah, I just never thought of it before because I never really had a center that you could do that with before, right? Like you need somebody who's got a little bit of quickness off the snap in order to be able to do that.
Hands it off to the fullback. Norton brings him down at the
Good old Adam Parkman.
Number 86. He showed a great burst of speed after he took the handoff.
Yeah, a great burst of speed. That's absolutely what that was.
Yeah, for sure.
Anybody want to go watch Parkman running out on the track?
Looks like he's changing the play. Number 88, the man in motion.
I don't know, if you were sitting there watching Parkman run laps around the track, you need to bring like a case of beer with you or something. Keep yourself occupied while you're waiting for him to finish.
Yeah. There's a run for a loss. Right?
He brings a lot of things to the table. But the thing I like the most is how prepared he always is. I mean, he can run and he can tackle. And he watches so much tape that he actually anticipates what the offense is going to run before they call the play.
Krause with a man in motion. Looking for an option.
Oh, come on. Again, I pressed the button and he didn't throw it.
Clever veteran gets
Right?
to the quarterback.
Yep.
He gets to the quarterback.
That's such garbage.
They just want to force you into this third down and long situation.
Well, that's a garbage can AI thing because you know what? I pressed that button a very long time before the contact was actually made by the defender. So I should have at the very least been able to make an effort at throwing the ball out there, right?
Yep.
But I got it's more of that suction type stuff, right? I
Yeah,
got
you get sucked into that
I
animation.
got sucked into that animation and there was nothing I could do about it.
The visiting team come out in a dime package. Dropping back. He's looking. Throws on the run. On the mark.
Oh, look at that. They're not going to give me the first down on that.
You might be able to challenge that.
Yeah, I might just do that. I'm going to challenge the ball spot and see if I can get a first down out of that.
His coach is upstairs. He decides
It wouldn't surprise me if they were trying to screw me on that too.
And what they'll look at here is exactly where the ball was when he went down.
Yeah,
Well,
they're thinking
he
the
was
ref is gonna
definitely,
give that left foot spot,
you know,
but they were thinking it should
He's not
have been
down
right
yet.
foot spot.
Yeah, I think they should give me a first down on that, but I don't know. It's close. No.
Well, after taking a long
Okay.
look at the replay, he didn't see anything that changed the original call.
Yeah, there's actually two things they lose with that. One, they lose the timeout.
That was kind of crappy, but, well,
Number 12 comes into the game to try the field goal. The kick is up. And the field goal.
whoa, boy.
Wow.
Great run. 24 straight points.
They've really been
Well, that'll help his rating, though.
Yeah, I guess it will, eh?
have it all put together.
Too bad it won't help his amazing kick power.
Yeah, I really do wish that he had 90 plus kick power when we drafted him because that's what I would consider to be amazing kick power, right?
Yep.
Not 83 or 80 or whatever it was that he had. So you're changing some guys out now?
Yep. We're just going to give Carswell some extra playtime.
And welcome back.
Well, I can see the sun is setting on Danny Jones's career.
Hey, man, you're the one who put him at safety.
Yeah, but
In the backfield.
you could have put him back at corner if you really thought he belonged there, but
They give it to the halfback. Slips the tackle. He brings
Wow, I
it
have to do
down
everything
at the
myself.
29. Power running there to move the sticks.
You know, the defense
that's okay. They don't have time to run that kind of offense, right? They might turn in a respectable rushing yardage total at the end of this game, but it's not going to translate into points scored, right?
Pass play here on first down.
See that? They're still throwing it sideways.
He threw it a little too
Yo, they
soon
were
and
successful
missed the
there
mark.
once, and so they're just going to do it all game long.
I don't think he ever had a chance to set his
No
feet.
matter if it's going to turn out to anything or not.
Defensive coach
Yeah.
sure has his defensive lineman pumped up.
The corners are backing off. From the gun.
Oh, cut block.
Going behind, but caught. Warfield catches
You know,
the pass, but then goes nowhere.
I do, because I think that was our rookie out there again, our rookie linebacker again. Oh
Yeah.
no, that's
That's Perry.
what are you doing out there, Perry? You're not supposed to be out there.
I don't know. Was that a special alignment or something? Maybe. No.
Huh?
Hmm.
It just didn't switch Perry.
Oh,
Oh.
he's in somewhere else. Where is he?
There. That's who we want out there. How the hell did my depth chart get all screwed up?
I don't know. Well, in the exhibition games though, they just swap in whoever they think is more appropriate, right? So they don't necessarily put the guys in the
Oh,
places.
I see the problem. Look at this. We got Matthews backing himself up.
Oh yeah,
We have a bug in the depth chart logic here.
yeah.
I don't know what's going on there. Oh, there we go. Now we have no starter.
Wow.
So we have some cheese going on here to make sure that my quality player doesn't develop.
Back to the field. The corners are giving a bit of a cushion. Floyd starts out of the shotgun. It's
Wow.
out of the way. Pressure up front forces the incompletion.
Well, they're going to go on 4th and 1.
He could drop additional guys back in coverage, but still get pressure on the
Okay,
quarterback.
rookie, let's see you get something here.
Giving some cushion on the
It's,
outside.
our big rookie Matthews.
Pressure.
Well, no.
Or I'll just take it from
Yeah,
you.
it was just you.
Look here, this is not what a quarterback is supposed to do on 4th down. It's your last shot. You're going for it. At least throw it up there and give your guy a shot. A sack is definitely not what you're looking for here.
Krause sends a man in motion. Dropping back. Throws it. Here's an opening. And he hits his target. He's at the 20. Loose.
I'm going to challenge that fumble because I think he was down.
Coaches decided to take advantage of his ability.
Well, especially like how does a guy who's playing wide receiver with like 65 carrying fumble it?
He didn't. He was already down. His knee was down, right?
Yep.
They're going to overturn this.
Play stands, bro.
Oh, wow. You know what?
This game has been so full of shit.
Yeah, this game has really been very cheesy, right? It's been all cheesy garbage the whole game long.
Hand.
Yeah! Go rookie!
Had much to work with on that one.
He flattened that guy.
Yep.
Try breaking that tackle.
With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way.
Look how fucking big he is.
Yeah, well, he's basically defensive lineman sized, right?
Gets rid of it.
See that? Throw him to the flat again.
Incomplete
Right.
pass.
Yeah, but we got Jamie Boston out there.
Break that play up.
He needs to do a better
I have
job
faith in
putting
him.
the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
They line up in the I formation. Jackson, the motion man. Under pressure, throws it, and he makes
Oh, boy. That was a pretty cheesy looking catch, too, right?
Well, they're gonna get one once in a while. I don't feel bad if it's like a once in a while thing, you know. It's when it's like every time, and they keep going there, and it keeps being covered, and they keep catching it anyways. That's what gets me.
Receives the handoff. Johnson makes the tackle at the 37-yard line. Hand with a nice run and picks up the first down.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
Hand, the long setback. He gets the count. Number 50 brings him down at the 42-yard line. Play calling is very surprising considering the size of the deficit.
Yeah, this is the time to put the ball
Well, I
in the
suppose
air.
it's an exhibition game, right?
Defense to
So,
defend
Well,
the
you know
long
what?
pass.
They're also trying to get a
With the pass, dumps this one off.
kind of a freebie too, right? Because they did have a couple of runs that were one player away from being touchdowns, you know?
Yep, yep.
And that's what they're trying to do there, is they're trying to set up the big play on the ground, right?
Floyd starts out of the shotgun. Gets the pass off. Great throw. And he steps out of bounds at the 50. That's 3 times on this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first down if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
Hand is the deep back. Looking for room.
oh, I got suction
See
blocked.
that? Again, you're like one player away,
38-yard line.
one defender away from a big play,
Nice job on
right?
that run.
If the defense
Yep.
keeps giving up runs,
Well, you know what? The guy who suction blocked me there probably was supposed to be the guy who blocked that guy.
Corners playing back. They line up in the I formation. Floyd sends a man in motion. They'll pass on first down. Closing in with the throw.
Did I just see a 290-pound man get pancaked by a halfback?
Yep, you saw that.
Pass ball's incomplete.
He had some room up in front of him to scramble out of the pocket and pick up a few yards. Maybe he should have done that.
Boy, oh boy.
Hand, the lone back.
Hey, smarten up, rookie.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Throws it. Great pass. Number 20 brings him down at the 32-yard line. Peterson gets the reception. A 7-yard gain. It'll be third down now upcoming. And this is the 11th play of this drive. About 4 to go. The defense has had difficulty stopping them on third down. Throwing.
Good stop.
Number 20 made a great defensive play.
Well, they're going to go on fourth down with no wide receiver, no running backs.
That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
And this is the 12th play of this drive. This is a situation where they just have to go for it.
See that screen again, right?
Down by this much here in the fourth, they had no choice but to go.
I don't know, man.
I didn't want to disrupt your concentration, but I was going to say, watch the screen again. They're going to try to run it again.
Well, when they come out in that many wide receivers, I just come out in full man coverage almost every time.
Yeah.
The only time I won't is if I'm like in near my 20-yard line.
Hamilton makes the play at the 35-yard line. And a pickup
Because the thing about playing big players is that they need to work as a team in order to bring guys down. Because you don't have the speed to pursue a ball carrier down as an individual, right?
Yeah.
Calling an audible now. Clark comes in motion.
Wow, they actually put somebody out there.
Yep.
That means there's a linebacker on Herman. Or not.
And the cornerback is able to tip it
No,
away
they kept the cornerback on Herman.
Well,
Well,
good sense of knowing where the ball will come down and when to make his move.
I wonder if that was an assigned man coverage, because you can assign certain players to cover certain players.
I don't know. They may have traded too,
The
right?
visiting team.
Yeah, that's
Come
true.
out in a dime package. Looking for an option. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. The defender got in between the ball and the receiver again.
They play a very aggressive style of defense, so that'll happen a lot to an opposing offense.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out.
And we'll just take the shank out of the game here.
This one is shallow and short, and he chooses not to return.
Crappy bounce, but
Well, there's a method to the madness, all right? There's a method to the madness.
yeah, that's better than that one in the first half that went 10 yards downfield before it went out of bounds, right?
That's something that you don't want to be in a position to get hit by when you're
Yeah, really.
running back. You're like, please don't toss it that way. I know we called a toss play, and I know that guy is standing out there. Can we just not run that play?
Dropping back, slings it to the outside.
Yep, throwing it sideways again. Well, now it's 3rd and 20.
I mean, that's as good as a sack, as far as I'm concerned.
Yep. Yeah, when they throw it sideways and lose 5 yards, I mean,
Kansas City is trying to prevent anything long here and backs up the corners and safety. Warfield, the man in motion.
Yeah, the
there
rookie!
you got him. Well, it's 4th down and 26, and I guess they're going to punt now.
Maybe they'll get a delay of game penalty.
Yeah.
No, sadly they won't.
Nothing happening for the offense. They're forced into a 3-and-out.
Oh, they actually came out in max protect here.
And he signals
Wow, that
the
is
fair
amazing punt coverage.
Yeah.
Or amazingly bad punt blocking.
Maybe a combination of both.
catch. Ball at about midfield.
Really?
Changing the play
Okay.
now. with a man in motion. Drops back, looking downfield, throwing. Incomplete.
Boy, they're just getting up there and knocking those down like every time now, eh?
Yep. But hey, at least you're not overthrowing them every time.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think if I had a better arm,
You might be.
I might be completing a couple of those too, right?
Gets rid of it. And
He juggled it, but
dives and
Yeah.
brings him down.
held on to it.
Perfect pass, great catch, and then a move the chain. It's first and 10.
Boy, that's got to feel good for the rookie, eh? Getting your first sack.
Uh-huh.
See, Ben French had been a little faster. He could have played linebacker for me.
Yeah, maybe, hey?
Big pop that time.
Boom! That is big-time football.
Actually, on one of my own cupcake leagues, I had a starting defensive end named Tiki Love.
Oh, yeah?
And Tiki Love started with 68 speed. So he was instantly converted to left outside linebacker.
On the carry. White records the tackle at the 36.
Well, okay, whatever.
Clark couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package.
That's a very twitchy guy.
Throwing. And this pass is completed. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you
See, one of the reasons that I like to do this is because look at how, like, if they want to play man lock on everybody, right? They've got 4 guys in man coverage over here against these 4 guys.
Yep.
And that completely clears this area out so that there's no one to contest this pass, right?
Yep.
We'll go back to the play.
It's just a one-on-one matchup.
Yeah.
Who can run a slant better? Is that the slant or is that like a stock post?
Big lead.
It's a slant.
And they're on the move again inside the 20. Clark goes in motion. Going to the air on first down. Gets
Oh.
rid of it.
Oh, well, he still caught it at least.
Yep, he actually caught it.
That looked like a lame duck going out there because I got hit while I was throwing it, but at least it went.
Yeah, well, I think there was enough space between Clark and the coverage guy. It just didn't matter.
Yeah.
Calling an audible.
I ended up not playing Bo Jenkins in this game at all.
Run once again. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss.
Just because it seemed like Krause was having a pretty good game here in the second half.
Yep.
Without scoring here.
Well, we're going to run the ball here and take it down to 2 minutes anyway.
Handed off to the back. White makes the tackle.
You know what?
9-yard line.
I mean, I know that the rest of the defense kind of pursued here a bit, but watch my pulling center again here. You see that?
Yep, he did a good job.
Yeah, that was going to be a play for a loss, except that he managed to get a block on that guy and slow him up. And it ended up being the strong safety that came up to make the tackle. And if that had been Calvin Allen,
That would have been a gain.
I
Quite a big
probably
gain.
would have been able to put together a substantial gain out of that, yeah.
Yeah, you might have been able to run over that guy, too.
9 yards will get them 6 points.
Nope, it's 2 minutes. Okay.
2 minutes to the final gun. The 2 extra defensive backs. The defense is in the...
You know what?
That is not looking good.
That's not what I want to call. I think against that defensive look, I want to call this.
And we go back to the game. He sees something in the defense. With the pass.
Oh,
This one falls.
wow, that was a late drop too.
Yeah, well, you know, what can you do?
They're backed up in their own end zone trying to keep those guys off the board, and they make a play like that. That's a heck of a defensive play.
And it's on its way. No doubt about that one. The home team has made this a 3-possession game with under 2 minutes to play.
They just kept coming at him. They were determined not to let this one go down to the final play of the game. That's good coaching and a good job by the player.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance.
Yeah, he still doesn't have enough leg to make it to the goal line, eh?
Yep.
So the offense takes over.
It's going to be at least 2 more seasons yet before he has that amazing kick power that we're looking for.
That we were advertised.
Yeah.
Loosening up the coverage on the outside. The backs are lined up in an eye. Under pressure, throws it, and it's caught. Nice ball going to the air, and that'll move the chain. Dropping back to pass on first down with the throw.
Oh.
Number 20 makes the tackle at the 46.
Well, Dwayne Lind ain't the best coverage guy.
Yeah, well, you know what? It doesn't really matter anyway. If you force them to take the yardage in short chunks like that, this game will be over before they get down there anyway.
The corners are giving a bit of a cushion. Looks like he's calling an audible. Drops back, closing in, gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Dexter makes the catch, but can't pick up the yardage, so they're looking at third down. They have to reach the 44 to convert. The corners playing off a bit. Quarterback back in the shotgun. Floyd sends a man in.
Yeah, rookie. I love that guy.
Yeah.
7 yards to go. Giving some cushion on the outside. Floyd with a man in motion. Dropping back.
Oh yeah, they're gonna get cute with the wide receiver there.
Oh, look at that. I don't know how that was not an interception, but okay.
They need to try to get something going, even if it means gambling on fourth down.
Yeah, somebody's got 4 dropped interceptions in this game, eh?
Krause sends a man in motion. Throwing on first down. Throws it out over to the left. And it's caught. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. It's 1st and 10.
He's having a good game there catching the ball, eh?
Yep.
My wide receiver back.
Calling an audible now.
Hey man, maybe he'll get better at catching. You know, he'd be a real solid possession receiver because he's a bigger guy.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm using him for, right?
Hand it off to the back. The 30.
Oh, look at this.
The 20. Allen with the tackle at the 16.
He can run the ball too, eh?
Yep.
Looking for the knockout.
How do you like that?
That's one of the things that's going on
Very
in the league
much.
right now. Too many guys going for the big hit instead of wrapping up the ball carrier.
Bomb to Clark.
Going to the air on first down.
Nope.
Goes with a short
Screen
pass to the
determined
right
for
side.
4 yards.
Makes the
Yeah,
stop
well,
at the
hitch pass,
12-yard
right?
line. Number 88 is proving again how tough he is to defend. Wanted some time to sort things out.
Well, you know what? When you got that interception return for a touchdown, you were sitting there dual gunning those middle fingers.
Yup.
Well, this is my way of teabagging just a little bit.
The kick is up. Plenty of distance on that one. Good kick. There's the
Yeah, they got way more points than they really deserved in this game.
Yeah.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye.
Well, and we also got way less just because of some of the stupid things that happened, right? You know, drop passes and missed blocks and
Fumbled pass reception and
penalties at bad times and stuff like that. It just seemed like in the first half, everything that could go wrong, it almost did. Except for 2 long passes, right?
yeah. That was unbelievable.
Yeah. So anyway, we ended up with 332 yards passing and 95 yards on the ground. So, see, they managed 139 rushing yards.
Yep.
But you take away that 60-some pass play, 64-yard pass play, they had less than 100 yards passing against you, right? And then I also had that fumble in their end of the field. So,
Wow, they actually had more possession time than us, surprisingly.
yeah, well, they did make an effort to run the ball, eh? So, and also, you know, like, green there, it shows 8 of 16, but there were 5 drop passes in the first half, right?
Yeah, and then you didn't get hardly any after
And then
that.
we didn't get hardly any after that.
In fact, I wonder if you had 5 drop passes all game and they were all in the first half.
Well, if the number total is 5, then that's how many there were, yeah. But anyway, you know, like again, they're cranking down on the run, right? They're stopping me from running the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the rookie there that fumbled the ball on that pass play, right? Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So
They
there
had
were
2 drops in the second half.
2 drops in the second half, yeah.
And 5 in the first half. Wow, that's a lot of drops for a team of this caliber.
Yeah. Well, also when you look at it too, I mean, we threw 34 passes and dropped 7. You know, like that's a pretty high percentage of drops, right? And we ran the ball 21, 23, 24, 25 times. So, you know, it's not like I had a, you know, like I don't mind passing, but it's not like I do all just that and no running, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and this guy here, who's a bit of a slowpoke, he had the longest run of the day.
Well, he really accelerates, though.
Yeah, he has. He's got over 80 acceleration, right? So, anyway, there's Matt Mills with the interception return for a touchdown.
Yep. And, oh, you know what? Rookie did real good out there. Look at that.
Yep.
He did as good as Cedric Perry. He did better than Cedric Perry out there. I got a couple tackles with Roble. I got a couple tackles with Pete.
Got a sack with each of them, too.
Yep. Look at him. He got 2 tackles for a loss.
Yeah, you had
Boy,
quite,
we get a
you
lot
had
of
quite a
tackles
few
for a loss.
tackles for a loss in this game, yeah.
A lot of sacks.
But then again, though, they were running the ball a fair bit. Yeah, you got 6 sacks in
Yeah,
this
rookie
game.
got 2. I got 2. Zach Mack. How the hell did Zach Mack get 1?
Well, he's the guy who fought his way through on that one.
Oh
Really,
yeah, the one that.
really long extended pass play where the guy was like shuffling around in the pocket.
Yep.
Yeah, finally Zach Mack overwhelmed the guy that was blocking him, right?
Matt Mills got the interception for the touchdown.
Yeah, and look at that, Gooden with 4 dropped interceptions.
Yep. Yeah, oh man, somebody hit me with a pass at some point.
Yeah, I think that's the one that you deflected that ended up getting intercepted, actually.
This should totally not be 0.
No.
I don't know how you lose yards on a sack fumble without it being a fumble. Wouldn't that just be an incomplete pass?
Yeah. Well, they didn't. Maybe they ruled him down already. Although I've never actually seen a down,
player down while still upright.
I've never seen the down by contact ruled in this game ever. Like usually they'll make it a fumble, and then the team that is the victim of the fumble has to challenge it, right? But they didn't even have to challenge it. But that certainly looked like a fumble to me.
All right.
Well,
yeah, that's the old Green Bay quarterback there.
Yeah, Dion Williams. Yeah, they've got some good quarterbacks on this team, that's for sure. They both completed 58% of their passes. But this guy, he ended up throwing an interception. So, and he had a long pass. He's the guy that threw that flat pass for 64 yards, right?
Yep.
That's why his numbers look better than the other guys do. Otherwise, he'd have a low rating too, right?
Yeah, he really shouldn't have even got that flat pass.
He would have got less passing yardage than this guy did, right? But they did run the ball like 33 times. No, 33 times.
Yeah, surprisingly.
So
they made a really good attempt at it. They just didn't translate out in the points.
Yeah, they were almost 50-50 run versus pass, right? Which is
you really don't see that against the AI all that often.
No. They had a fair number of drop passes too.
Yeah, I don't know what it was out there. Somebody was putting oil on the balls.
Yeah, I don't know. It was
a lot of drop passes on both sides of the ball in this game from two teams that you wouldn't expect to drop passes.
Yeah.
It just didn't make any sense.
Well, anyway, it was an ugly game, but it's over now. So, shall we see who the player of the game is?
Sure.
Player of the game is Matt Mills with 9 tackles and a returned interception for a touchdown.
Nice.
So there you go. Defense wins championships. So that's it for week 2 of preseason.
Yep.
And so hopefully things will go a little more smoothly next week.
Yeah, well, this game was just a mess in the beginning.
Although that being said, I mean, 34 points less the touchdown. So I managed to score 27 points without playing Bo Jenkins.
Yep.
Right?
That's good news.
I was playing the second and third string quarterbacks entirely in this game. So
that's good news.
I guess I didn't do too bad. And I got to say that I think Green looked good at times. He looked bad at times too. Like that one pass that I got away with that it could have been intercepted that was a really off-target pass. When you throw the ball inside that far on a square out, that the ball's off target.
I think it has to do with his awareness rating.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, I guess until next time.
I'm RecV5.
And I am Sandman99.
Have a good one.